This is a fantastic question. Unfortunately, this video is by Gubba Homestead, so it's going to be completely wrong and full of falsities. Hi, I'm Greg from Mystery Honey. I'm going to fact check this video. So this is kind of true. As with Gubba Homestead, most of her stuff is half-truths. Honey has antibiotic properties. The sugar content in it is so high and the water content is so low that any bacteria that is in honey or comes into contact with honey goes into a dormant state. So that's why it's antibiotic. Does this mean that it will cure wounds, or will it stop wounds from getting infected? No. If you rub honey onto wounds, you are pretty much introducing bacteria into those wounds, and then as the blood, if there is any blood, or say pus or seepage mixes with the honey, it will increase the liquid content, which means that bacteria may come out of the dormant state, which means that you will just be introducing bacteria into the wound, which can get infected. Only medical grade honey can be used in wounds. That is usually a very strong manuka honey that has been zapped with UV rays to kill all the bacteria within it. Don't just go slathering normal honey on anything. In short, this one's false as well. So there's been some studies into Propolis and animal testing, and yeah, it's shown positive results. So they tested guinea pigs with Propolis, pulp capping agent. This resulted in tubular dentin being formed, which is good. It shows some repair. And they were comparing it against calcium hydroxide, which is what is used at the moment. But what's not noted is that this was in healthy teeth, not ones with cavities already in. This is more of a preventative than anything else. And there was another test that was done with dogs, and they used Propolis paste. And this was being used amongst other things as well. It wasn't just on its own. They found that with the use of all these things mixed together, it actually promoted root and dentin growth inside the dog's mouth. Again, this is good. This happened after an infection to the mouth and to the teeth, but it didn't actually show a reversal of existing cavities, and it certainly was not done to human teeth. There have been no robust human clinical trials of Propolis to show this whatsoever. And any positive results that we got from animal testing have been completely context specific, so they don't apply to everyday tooth decay. Human tooth repair typically depends on fluoride, saliva, diet and professional care, not Propolis alone. There has been no human or animal study into proving this fact that she's come up with, so I don't know where she's getting it from whatsoever. What is stated about trace minerals, that is true. Bee pollen contains about 2.5 to 6.5 grams of minerals per 100 grams. Mostly potassium, along with magnesium, calcium and trace elements like iron, copper, manganese and zinc. All really good for you. There are no robust human trials or animal trials to do with the radiation thing. The most they've got is an antioxidant action which occurred in animals, but it doesn't directly relate to radiation protection in humans. This one is true. Bee bread can support gut health, and there is more and more evidence being found to back this up. The long and short of it is that bee bread contains lactic acid bacteria, so it's probiotic, so it's like Actimel, I think you can get, those little tubs full of little bacteria, and it helps balance your gut bacteria, which is cool. The fermentation that occurs in bee bread actually breaks down cell walls, releasing the amino acids, vitamins and phenolic compounds that you wouldn't normally be able to get from the pollen. So this increases nutrient absorption and yeah, supports overall gut health. It's fantastic. This is surprisingly a half-truth. It blew my mind as well. Supposedly nature, unmodified, is not patentable, but humans can patent things that they do to nature instead. So yeah, once again, half-truth. Honey and bee products are really good for you in many cases, but they aren't medicines and they aren't gonna save your teeth or do all this other stuff that she's mentioning. Tastes fantastic and you've got probiotic nature in quite a few things, but it's not a miracle food, I'm afraid. Sorry.